Hey everybody, welcome to Alaska Raceway Parks Track Talk. I'm your host, Michelle. Thanks so much for tuning in today. It's actually a sunny, gorgeous, beautiful day today, unlike it was on Sunday. But appreciate everybody tuning in today, whether you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube, or if you are following that up and watching later on. We appreciate you being part of the Alaska Raceway Park Track family, and appreciate you helping us spread the word about all the awesome stuff that we're doing up here at ARP. So couple things we got coming up. We are working on parking notices, so we'll be sending out statements. Check your email for those in the next day or two for your reserved parking spots for next season. Anybody who has a reserved parking spot has until the end of November to get that spot paid for. Otherwise, I will sell that to somebody else who is next on the list. If you happen to know that you won't be renewing your parking spot, and you can let me know ahead of time, I greatly appreciate that. We do have a wish list, so if you don't have a parking spot currently and you want to get one, maybe shoot me a message and make sure that you are on that list or are still on the list. And let's see what else I got about parking. You can pay it online on your, through the statement, or you can pay at the gate when you guys get here to come out for Labor Day weekend. So keep an eye out for that. And let's see what else we got going on here. The next thing on my list. This upcoming weekend, the 24th and 25th, we are not doing any racing here at Alaska Raceway Park. We have the state fair going on, which is a lot of competition. And I know there's a bunch of people that are trying to button things up because we are kind of also getting into that W season that we don't like a whole lot. So that's coming. And so we don't have races this weekend. Hey, Jeff Roy, how are you? We are going to reschedule the Wally Race to be done over Labor Day weekend. So we'll probably do that on Sunday of Labor Day because it is a longer day, and I know most people can stay that day. In addition to the Wally Race that we'll be doing that day, we will be celebrating the 60th anniversary of Alaska Raceway Park with a huge fireworks show on Sunday night. So that will start approximately 9:20 p.m. on Sunday, September 1st. The yellow parking lot is going to be open and available for folks from the community who might want to come watch, to just come out and park and watch the fireworks show. If you live out in the Butte area, you will most likely be able to see it from your house. If you have animals that maybe don't like fireworks, that will be a good time to put them away or whatever. I don't know what you do to animals that don't like fireworks, but just so that you know that they're going to be there, put them in a kennel or something like that. We are going to be shooting them off from the oval track, and some of the fallout area is going to be kind of close to where the oval track area is, and like lanes in corners 2 through 3. So you probably don't want to park right up next to that fence, but it's going to be a really good show, and we're excited to celebrate the final big weekend of the season with everybody. So kind of cool. Apparently with animals that don't like fireworks, you're supposed to eat them, according to Jeff Roy. So shout out to Jeff and Shelby Roy. They've been racing down in the States, and it's been fun to watch them racing down there. And congratulations to Shelby, who just started her senior year of high school, which is kind of crazy. Let's see, parking notices, weekend off. Actually, it's kind of a good segue from the fireworks into this next little bit. But as you know, my dog Sassy likes to roam around the parking lot area after you guys leave, and she is responsible for cleaning up underneath the bleachers and around the park and picking up, leftover hot dog bits and everything else. Unfortunately, yesterday she picked up an adult bakery item that required us to go into the emergency room, and then she had to detox for the afternoon. So for those of you who like to engage in that, those items, please try to be careful and not drop those on the ground. An adult-sized adult baked good does a lot of really weirds out dogs. So I know my dog's probably not the only one that likes to eat brownies and cookies and other things that get left on the ground around here. But just kind of a word, if people could try to be a little more careful with those things, I would greatly appreciate it. But now I know what a dog looks like when she's had too many things to eat from the pit area. So, and then the last thing that I've got today, going on a whole other route, is today is primary voting day. So, I got my little "I voted today" sticker on here. If you haven't yet, I think the voting is open until like 7 or 8 tonight, so you can make it there on your way home. Be sure to stop in and vote in the primary elections. Vote in your primary elections wherever you are in the rest of the states. I try not to get super political on here, but there are people who are not necessarily aligned with the types of values that we have here in motorsports, and we want to make sure that people can continue to race cars and motorcycles and everything else that has motors in it and engines and all the things that go fast and all of the things that we like to do to our stock vehicles so that we can make them more awesome and more custom, as well as keeping vehicles on the road and on racetracks and keeping racetracks alive across the country. So go ahead, make sure you vote, do your due diligence this season as we head into the political season. Research candidates and find out where they stand on things like this, because it is important to protect those liberties that we have, that we love. So be sure to do that. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but be sure to do research and vote for people who like motorsports, because we like them. So that's what I got for today. Shout out to George Dixon, who's tuning in from New Zealand, all the way across the globe. Shout out to Mike Bruley, who's tuning in from hot and dry Arizona. It's like a balming 62 degrees or something here. We got a little termination dust up on the top of the hills, and it's starting to get to be that time of season. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you being part of the track family. Enjoy your weekend off, doing whatever it is that you do when you're not at the raceway. Get ready for Labor Day weekend. It is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to celebrate 60 years of racing at Alaska Raceway Park. And I can't wait to see everybody here at the races next weekend for Labor Day weekend. Thanks, be safe, and I'll see you at the races.